Hello, everyone. Welcome right away. See Hayden, new member. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You hate when you is it supposed to auto renew? Is that why you hate when you have to physically do it? Welcome everybody. Daredevil's always good. Yeah. You know what? We talked about this Wednesday, but Daredevil Born Again season 2 has been so dang good. So dang good. And I had to wear my X-Men jacket today because I just recorded a video for tomorrow and talks a little bit about the future of the MCU. But specifically today, we're going to talk about some X-Men. We're going to talk about everything, right? Everything. But Daredevil Born Again season 2 really has been great. I cannot wait to see what happens in SpiderMan Brand New Day. I can't wait to see. We're hearing so much about Avengers Doomsday. We'll talk about it today, obviously, in this stream. But we're hearing so much about it. Thank you. I love this jacket as well. Wait, other way. It's awesome, and it's this side. There's the X-Men on it, and it's got a. Can you see it? It's got a cool logo on the back. Sorry if you're just listening. That's it's probably pretty annoying as I'm just trying to show something that you can't see. But for all of you that are here, welcome. I appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate you spending some of your Friday with me. Let's get this little hair. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hey, Chris P. Bacon Edits, new member. Thank you so much. Big shout out to you. And also really great icon. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man with the symbiote on. Was that you saying that Toby is your hero? I saw some people saying that. And yeah, I love Toby. Toby. Oh, yeah, that was you. Toby's but I think so too, but I'm also I don't know how old everybody is here. I'm probably older than y'all think I am. I know I talk about what I refer to as, nerd stuff for a living, and I mean that in the best possible way, but probably a little older than most of y'all think I am. Thank you. Yes, the jacket. GameStop. Sorry, I was gonna had to give it a mention to where I got it. GameStop. I literally just walked in one day. What's funny was I took my buddy to get a rental car, and the rental car place was right next to GameStop. So I was like, yeah, let me go in, maybe buy some Pokemon cards. Walked in, I saw this jacket, and I was like, yo, let me get this jacket. So not like a sponsor or anything like that. I literally just walked in, saw it, and bought it because I thought it was so freaking cool. And so glad I did. So glad I did. Not a day over 29. Oof, you were wrong. I am many days over 29. I am thousands of days over 29 because there's 365 days in a year. Yep, I am probably a couple thousand days over 29. Yeah. So what's up, everybody? You're joking about what? Not 41. Not that. Not up there yet. I am over 34 though. I see a 34. I'm over 34. Not yet 40. Thank you, Barton. Happy Easter to you as well for those who celebrate. Yeah, I didn't know today was actually a holiday where people get off work. Joking about me being 69. Absolute, you're so close. Inru, so close. I'm JMS was right. I appreciate you saying I look 28. I was born in 1989. I got healing factors. I've always said I want to play Wolverine. I've always said this, Feige, yo, if you're watching, anyone at Marvel's watching, I'm like 5'7", right? Because you don't really want like a 5'3" Wolverine, right? That like it looks kind of interesting on screen that way, because I've seen people like edit Hugh Jackman to be like 5'3". But like, I don't know, 5'7" is like a pretty good size for an on-screen Wolverine, right? Not tall, but not too short. So yeah. 36. Sorry. 36, not 37. Well, what's up, everybody? What's up? Yeah, we don't need to talk about my age. I will say I'm going to do this till I'm 90, or at least maybe as long as I can live, even if I get to like up there in the 80s and 90s. I might do a couple videos a month for the love of it, because I love it. Jake Hunter, new member in the chat. What is up? Thank you. Super appreciate that. Very, very much. You have some cool stickers now. Hayden, I don't know if I threw you up there as well. Hayden, boom. Thank you. The GOAT, literally the GOAT icon. Appreciate that. Chris, throwing you up there. Toby's the GOAT. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. A lot to talk about today. I don't know if you all have heard about this. Let's get this shirt is like choking me. Sorry. Let's jump. People are still guessing about 6. I get what's going on. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". I get it. But let's dive into something very interesting coming from insider James Mack. Marvel's reportedly focusing on casting younger actors for potential future roles. Now, when I hear potential future roles, I automatically think the X-Men, but keep in mind, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, he did say we're gonna get a new Iron Man. We're gonna get a new Captain America. What I assume is going to happen is basically we're getting a new OG Avengers. So, I don't want you to, when we talk about these names, don't think just X-Men, because I think some of these might be maybe new Avengers possibly as well. But probably mostly X-Men. But anyways, some interesting names that the insider has heard is Jacob Elordi, who I'm not going to lie. Let me pull him up right now so everybody can see. Yeah, images. We'll just pull them up here. I'll do a little stream here. Let's share the screen so everybody knows who I'm talking about here. Nope. Why aren't you showing me? Why aren't you showing me this window? Sorry. Hold on. Okay, got it. Skadoosh. This is Jacob Elordi. I'm not gonna lie. I would be okay with him as Cyclops. I'd be okay if he was Cyclops. Not with sideburns. Oh, I guess I'm in the wrong spot for this. I thought I had a different setup. We'll just keep it like this. Not with the sideburns, but otherwise, I think Jacob Elordi would actually make a pretty decent Cyclops, right? Like if I had to cast him as a character that's coming up, because this is one of the characters who Marvel's looking at according to this report. If I had to cast him as a character, probably Cyclops would be like the closest. Like you can't see it. Hold on, let me fix this. Edit layout. Move myself like over here. There we go. Save. Okay. Now we can see. I'm looking the wrong way, but whatever. Now we can see who we're looking at here. OG Avengers meaning like the Young Avengers? No. I mean that, like, I think Kevin Feige said we're getting a new Iron Man, new Captain America. They're going to recast those eventually. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking like Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and they might go with the other of the comic Avengers. You might get Hank Pym, the Wasp. You never know. Super chat, thank you so much, Hayden. And remember, thank you. Super appreciate that support. You're awesome. Do I think it's going to be Doomsday on Monday or something else? Well, I hope it's Doomsday, obviously, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting that none of the insiders know what it is, especially the ones that are really good with trailers, right? Like Cryptic is really good with trailers. That's how they started to get like a lot of credibility in the Scoop game, was talking about trailer reports. So, the fact that they don't know what it is very interesting. Very, very interesting. I hope it's the Doomsday one, but I don't know what else it would be, right? Somebody said like there's something called like new dog, bad dog. I don't know, something like that. I don't think that's it. That's not a big trailer. That's not a huge trailer. So I definitely think there is a possibility for sure. I don't know. I'll be ready super early Monday just in case, right? Because that Spider-Man trailer was so early. I think it was up at 3:30 a.m. for the Spider-Man trailer. Because I live in Midwestern time. I don't even know what time zone. Mountain time. That's the one I'm in. That's the one I'm in. That's the one I'm in. So yeah, there we go. But this was one of the people, Jacob Elordi. I don't know how. Like his face clearly is the same, but he like looks different in all of these photos for some reason. But like I can see that as a Cyclops face right there, right? I don't know how old he is, but he doesn't seem too old. The thing is you have to kind of cast around Sadie Sink. He's 28. I think Sadie Sink is 23. So maybe they might go with somebody younger for Cyclops. I mean, not a terrible Cyclops though. All right, let's talk about these other names that are on here. So some names that they have heard: Jacob Elordi, Julia Butters. Who do we think Julia Butters could play? She does have a good look. She's got a good look. She must have done a lot of stuff when she was a kid or something, because is this her? Yeah, she's like older now. A lot of pictures of her as a kid. She must have been in a lot of stuff when she was a kid. Kitty Pryde. Yeah, that would be a good one. Always have this on me. Can you guys see that? Here, hold on. Lockheed. Yeah. She would make a good one. Why am I seeing Squirrel Girl? I mean, that's not terrible either. I actually would. What wasn't it? I can't remember. Was it the AT&T girl that was supposed to play Squirrel Girl? I can't remember where she's from. I believe it's AT&T. AT&T Squirrel Girl. Yeah, this girl. She was supposed to play Squirrel Girl, right? I'd be down for her to play Squirrel Girl, because I think she's got a good look for it. Not the Marvel Rivals look. Whoever plays the Marvel Rival version needs to get thicked up, because they made her thick. But going back to Julia Butters, yeah, I mean, Kitty is your number 2 pick. Number 1, yeah. Rogue, that's an interesting one as well. Kitty Pryde, I think, does have to be. She has to be a little younger, maybe. Did I ever hear about? Let me look that up. Did I ever hear about the limited edition Wolverine pool? No, I did not. No, I must have missed that. Wolverine pool. Hot toy? I've got a few hot toys. I've had my Gwen Stacy. Oh, this is very recent. Oh, that's really cool looking. Let me bring that up here so everybody can see that. And then we'll get back to the cast. But that is pretty cool looking, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I could still get one. That's really cool, actually. Man, that's pretty baller. That's pretty baller. But okay, hold on. Let's get back. You know what we should do? Let me pull up let's see. So I got an X-Men female characters pulled up here. Rogue. Oh, there's Magic. I mean, it depends on what route they're gonna go, with some of these characters. There's Emma Frost. Is she blonde? Emma Frost probably has to be older, though. She's a little younger. Julia Butters' age. She's 16. Oh, she's very young. Okay, she's very young. I think Kitty Pryde would look. Yeah, she doesn't really look like Emma Frost. Emma Frost definitely has to be older than 16. But Kitty Pryde, I think, would work. I think Kitty Pryde would work. In case people don't know. I mean, I did just show Kitty Pryde and Lockheed on my screen. Yeah. Kitty Pryde and Lockheed right there. She could play Kitty Pryde. I think that would be a good one for her. Sydney Sweeney could be okay, let's talk about this for a second. Sydney Sweeney could be a great Emma Frost because Enchantress. Hayden, yeah. Yeah. Ella Purnell for Rogue. Never even heard of her. I've seen her though. For Rogue. I mean, she could. You got to picture her with the white streaks in her hair. Does she have an accent? I mean, actresses can learn accents. I guess that doesn't really matter. What is she? I know I've seen her. I don't know what I can't peg what she's been in for some reason. She in Wednesday? I don't remember. Fallout, that's what it is. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I really actually think she could. Yeah. Rather see Sydney Sweeney as Black Cat. Okay, this is a whole other question as well. Any actors you want to play any of the recasted characters in reboot? I'm gonna get so much crap for this. But it's really weird. It's not something that I actually would be like, yes, they should do this, but I kind of do think he could. John Cena as Captain America. I don't know. I think John Cena is a great dude based on everything that I've seen and heard about him. He seems like a genuine guy. He seems like a guy who, I think he's done the most visits for Make-A-Wish, which to me is really cool. That's what I'm saying. Boo. Like, I think a lot of people are going to give me crap for this, but I'm thinking as far as character, not like a character, but character of a person is concerned. I think John Cena has a great character for Captain America, not necessarily the look. And he is like, I think he might be too muscular to, like, Captain America is jacked in some of the comics. Like, and there's Old Man Cap in some comics, right? Like, you actually think of Secret Wars in the beginning when the incursions are happening, it's Old Man Cap versus Tony. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. I think people are like, no. John Cena's Cable would totally work, but I'm talking about John Cena as a person. Seems like he's got really great character, and that's why I think he could kind of take the essence of. He could get the essence of Captain America, but yeah, I don't think look wise, and maybe. I don't know how to describe this. I'm struggling with words here, but like pop culture wise, I don't think people want to see it. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah. So it's kind of like I wouldn't actually cast him as Captain America, but I think he's got the character for it, like IRL, like RL character. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just taking my shot to say John Cena seems like a really great guy, like a great human being. And that's kind of how I view Captain America, right? Just like as a good person. So I kind of actually, just associate the two because they're both buffed guys who are good guys. So, yeah, I don't know if like physically on screen, if you were watching him, you could see him as Captain America. And even I say that, even though I don't even think it would be a good look. But I will. Okay. Here's the perfect one. Has anybody seen the picture of Henry Cavill as Magneto? I don't know if it's like fan art or AI or whatever it is, but I saw it online. Let me know before I show you. Has anybody seen the fan art of Henry Cavill playing Magneto? Because it's kind of awesome. It's actually really awesome. Oh, you know what? He could play a white Nick Fury. I don't know if y'all knew, but Nick Fury was originally white in the comics. John Cena could play a white Nick Fury. Yeah. No, haven't seen it. I'll show you. I'm going to show you. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Henry. My hands are all wet now. Sorry. Hold on. I wet my whole keyboard. Oh, hold Henry Cavill Cyclops. We got to see that. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen this. I've seen Henry Cavill. That's a good picture right there on the right. Henry Cavill as Cyclops. Yeah, that's cool. But anyways, let's find this picture right here. It's kind of glorious. I really dig this picture right here. I think you would make a cool Magneto, man. Like, what do y'all think? Let me hear it. Am I wrong about this too? Let me know what you think. Yeah, Captain Britain. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis, Magneto. That would be a pretty fire one too. Not gonna lie, RX. That would be a pretty great one. Daniel Day-Lewis as Magneto would be sweet. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mission Impossible 6 is phenomenal. Yeah. I don't know though. When I saw this, I was just like, oh, hold on. Let me. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's on Facebook, so I can't really get a. That's so tiny. I know that's not a very good one. I think this is probably like a combination of AI and fan art, which is why it looks so good. But I just think like, I don't know. I just thought this was pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Oh, John Boyega as Bishop would be pretty cool. Put some like dreads on him. Is there any fan art of that, John Boy? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not. I guess this has been talked about before. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like the dreads, like this look, John Boyega looking like this Bishop. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, oh, he said he wants to play bit. And I remember this. This was a while ago, I believe. But yeah, I totally be down as that. Jodie Turner as Storm. Oh, I like her look. Oh yeah, I like her look a lot. Is this her? I mean, that's just a cool. She looks like Storm right there. Is this her? She's got a good Storm look. She really does. I think she'd make a great Storm, actually. 67 years old, doesn't know my times. That got me. That's funny. You're a little behind in the stream though. but oh, is this her? Oh my gosh, make her Storm immediately. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm down with this. That's dope. I like this, and I think it's Janelle Monáe. I like Janelle Monáe. How do you spell her name? Like that? I've been spelling her name wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made that thumbnail. Yeah, Cosmic Wonder. Yeah, I mean, I like Janelle Monáe as Storm as well. That's the old Storm. That's her right there. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me keep going through who they said was Timothy. Okay, so Timothy Chalamet and Finn Wolfhard. I think everybody knows what Timothy Chalamet looks like, and everybody knows Finn from Stranger Things, of course. Who could Finn Wolfhard play? He might actually. It depends on what age they want to make Nova. Which Nova we're doing here in the MCU. Maybe he could be a Nova. But like X-Men, like what X-Men could he play? Yeah, he could be a Nightcrawler. Yeah, he could be a Nightcrawler. I mean, you just paint him blue, right? Anybody can be kind of a Nightcrawler. Sounds like everybody kind of is. So yeah. Oh, James Mark Strong as Professor X. Totally. Yeah. Do you think they would go Alpha Flight? I think Ryan and Hugh would want to do something with that because of Canada and everything. Ooh, that's a good one. Balanos. Yeah, Pyro. That's a good one too. Sweet Dreams. Quicksilver. Are made of. Oh, you're talking about Quicksilver. He can play Spider-Man, Nightcrawler, Chalamet as Gambit. Interesting. Let's go to Timothy Chalamet. Ballet outfit. What is that about? Timothy Chalamet. Just Timothy Chalamet. Who could Timothy Chalamet play in the MCU? Colossus. I don't know who I would see him playing. In all honesty, I know we already talked about the other guy, but maybe I was gonna say Cyclops, maybe, but maybe Iceman. Because to me, I'm thinking about, well, okay, hold on. Let's do this. X-Men 97. Oh, no. Because we've actually been hearing that there's going to be kind of a roster kind of similar to X-Men 97. So who is this? Jubilee, Wolverine, Morph, Storm, Cyclops. I guess technically this is Madeline Pryor at the time, but we'll say Jean Grey. Beast, Gambit, Bishop, Rogue. You know what? Hayden, sorry. You said Harry Osborn. That would probably be the best. I'm not gonna lie. Timothy Chalamet as Norman Osborn. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. Yeah. That would probably be the best for his character, I think, because I just can't picture him. I can't picture him playing any of these characters. I can't picture him playing Cyclops. Not anymore. I can't picture him playing Gambit either. I don't know why. I'm so excited for Channing Tatum to be Gambit. I just want him to be Gambit for the rest of his life. Morph, he could. Yeah, Ross, he could play Morph. Is there a better picture? I don't think Morph is in this picture. Unless he's asked somebody else. Morph's not in this picture. Jubilee, Rogue, Storm, Jean, Cyclops, Bishop, Wolverine, Gambit. So this would be, why can't I? There we go. Morph's not in this one. But is he in this one either? I don't think it was in this one either. No. But he could play Morph. I do really like Timothy Chalamet as Harry Osborn, though. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you for that super chat. I do like that one a lot. I mean, also true, Barton. Anyone could play Morph. I mean, please no Channing Tatum Gambit. Oh, okay. He was in the last pick. Oh yeah, he's right there. Okay, I see him. Why is this fighting me? Scroll down. Yeah, I do see him back there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I see Juggernaut right here too. Look at all. Oh, these are from like the original X-Men series. Alan Ritchson is Captain America and Jack Quaid as Nightcrawler. Jack Quaid would make a good Nightcrawler. Timothy can be a Jubilee. That's hilarious. Rogue. Who would? I do like what somebody said for Rogue. Alan Ritchson is Captain America. I don't know. I would actually probably agree with you, the watcher. Maybe I think Alan Richardson would be a better Eddie Brock. Yeah. Kree as Rogue. Is that a name? Is this her? She seems a little young for the role, but I don't really know her. As Tonka Truck Captain America. That's funny. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, Balanos, thank you for that super chat. Who is my pick as Mr. Sinister? I do like Henry Cavill as Mr. Sinister. I think that would be cool. And I do know he can play a villain. Can we take a second, though, to... I don't know if admire is the right word. Well, it's a word that you could definitely accurately use to say this, describe this. Appreciate and just like oogle at Henry Cavill's Cavalrine, because I just thought that was the coolest 5 seconds. I thought that was really cool. I don't think he should play the new Wolverine, but it was really cool to see him as Wolverine. But I think he actually would make a really good Mr. Sinister. And I think besides him, I would probably say John Hamm. Have y'all seen the John Hamm one? Yeah, I see a lot of people, Ross, that don't that don't want to see Henry Cavill in a bad role, but I mean, he was a bad guy in the Mission Impossible movie. Granted, Mr. Sinister is a whole different side of bad. That is that's yeah, very very different. But John Hamm as Mr. Sinister was also really good. Am I spelling Hamm wrong? John Hamm wrong. John Hamm, Mr. Sinister. Right here. I made that actually. It's not the best, but I know there was another one out there. That one's pretty good. Yeah, I think John Hamm would make a pretty good Mr. Sinister, but I also think I wonder if there's any photos of Henry Cavill as Mr. Sinister. I mean, he's got the look. He honestly has the look to do it. Ooh. Oh, this is Christian Bale. Sorry, it's gonna be a little blurry because that one's from Instagram. Oh, look at that. Oh, honestly, Christian Bale might be pretty good. He could be really sinister. I mean, but that's if you do want to take it in a really like if you really wanted to go the twisted, like literal sinister side of it, that would be Christian Bale. If you did want some humor in it, Ross, John Hamm would be the way to go. Hey, Zeno, thanks for that super chat. Woof woof. I like your icon too. Yeah, I don't know. Christian Bale seems pretty good for it. I think he's got the long hair. It's just slicked back. But it depends on like this version of Mr. Sinister has, short hair. And I think the one in X-Men 97 had short hair as well, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Sinister. X-Men. Yeah, he had the like John Cena cut. Like kind of like the flat cut up top. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you think of like this. I don't know. Christian Bale would have a pretty cool. I don't know. I think he's got a good look for it, but I think John Hamm or Henry Cavill would be good. I am kind of in the box of it's like I know Henry Cavill can play a villain, but I would rather have him be a hero. I don't know. I like Henry Cavill. I do. And let's be honest. Someone's already mentioned it, but this is the perfect role for him. I mean, plus he's British. Like this is clearly the best role for him. Like Captain Britain, that's this no wait on. It's blurry. Why are these all blurry? I think this would just hit the nail on the head for it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Who would be a good Annihilus or Kovac? Oh, Hayden, that's tough. Because I mean, Annihilus is like you're gonna change the actor's face, right? So it's almost like I don't know if the face matters that much, but since he's such a crazy villain, like the whole Annihilation Wave story is awesome. I am getting a phone call. I cannot pick up the phone right now. That's what I mean. Like I was gonna say it's almost robotic because it kind of is. I don't know. I almost acting wise, it would matter. This says Endgame. That's freaking hilarious. Remember when maybe not all of us, but remember when some of us thought that Annihilus might show up? I think there was like a rumor at some point in time that said Annihilus might show up in Avengers Endgame. That's actually hilarious. Here, maybe I can do this. Yeah, that'll just make myself smaller. Would you save? Cool. Yeah. That's so funny. I really don't know. And then Kovac, I don't really know. I don't know if they bring him in. Why am I looking at? Oh, did I spell it wrong? Wait, what? No. I left out the R. See, I don't know if this one necessarily matters either. Maybe a little bit more than Annihilus, but he's kind of transparent. I don't know. Alan Richson might actually be a good one for that one, for Korvac. I think that might actually be a good one for him. Because you're basically going to have somebody in a skin suit, and they're going to have to be really, really muscular. So yeah, maybe that's the route that you go. Is someone like really, really buff? Like they have to be in like incredible good shape. You know what I mean? Yeah. Clip Champ Razor. I think that's right. Apologies if not. You know, originally they were supposed to bring Dracula into Blade, but they're not, you know, based on what we know, they're not doing that movie anymore. So, I don't know. I think it might focus more on Mephisto for the Midnight Sun, since that's what they just set up with Ironheart. So I don't know anymore. I think they lean more towards Mephisto now, sorry, but I know they did have plans for Dracula, I'll have to say. Bucky, Margaret Qualley as Rogue. Why can't I think of her face? I know who she is. She's not who I thought she was. I know who she is, but she's not who I thought she was. What was she in? Somebody tell me what she was in. Yeah, wasn't she in she was in Happy Gilmore 2 for a brief second, right? Is that the last thing I remember? The Substance? I've never even heard of this movie. Or, oh, it's a horror film? No, guys, I don't do horror. Anything horror, not me. Not me at all. Can't do it. Don't like it. I have nightmares after. Nope. 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 Giancarlo Esposito as the voice of Annihilus. See, this is what I'm saying. I think almost like it doesn't matter who plays Annihilus, like it does, because like the physical acting matters, but I think the voice is going to be the more iconic thing. I mean, the look's going to be iconic, but I think that's going to be props and CGI. Rogue has got to have that Southern hospitality down. I mean, a lot of actresses and actors, they can get the accents down, but is Margaret Qualley, does she have a Southern drawl? I don't really know. I haven't really seen her in much. Lucy Boyton. Oh, I like that. I've never even heard of her before, but I like it. Is this her? I think that would be good. Yeah. I like it. I'd be down with it. But let's go back to Cyclops. Let's go back to Cyclops because like we're hearing a lot about Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. That's a cool photo. I haven't seen that one before. I don't know what the bling is about, but so according to My Time to Shine, hello. Can I get like one that's not blurry? There we go. I like this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't like, guys. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. Like, I think I've told you this before. Like, I've literally talked to insiders. They've told me this. Yeah. Yes, main punks. The Defenders are coming back. Yes, I've heard some things. I haven't heard like definitively, yes, they're coming back, but based on what I've heard, I am expecting them to come back for sure. That's what I'm saying. I think Chalamet, if I had to cast him as anything, would be Cyclops. The only thing is who is gonna look the best with Sadie Sink? That's why I brought Sadie Sink up, like because she's Jean. So who's gonna look the best alongside Sadie Sink. Would that be Timothy Chalamet? Would that be Jacob Elordi? I think I would kind of go Chalamet over Elordi. Yeah, I Jensen Ackles Cyclops. Bucky, thank you for that super chat. Let's try this. Isn't he Soldier Boy? Oh, but that actually does look kind of cool. He's too old though, I think, eh? Like that looks cool. Like I also think like Glenn Powell would be cool, but he's too old. I think these guys are too old. Yeah, Ackles is too old, unfortunately. Like in his youth, sure. Because wasn't he on like he was on like some crime show? Because they play that in my gym all the time. So like when I'm on the elliptical and I see the TVs, I see him all the time. Patrick Schwarzenegger, actually, Snake. Yes, I've actually thought that before. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, right? One of his sons. Yeah, see, like I actually think that would be pretty spot on. Yeah, like why is this so weird? Wait, go back. Yeah. That might be my favorite so far. That might be my favorite pick so far. Patrick Schwarzenegger. That might be it for me. Is this him? I don't have threads, so I can't look at that. Yeah, I can see it. Look at that. I with this right here, I can see it. Surprised there's no. I'm surprised there's no. I guess there is fan art of him right here. But like this right here, yeah, I could totally see that. I mean, yeah, I think that might be my top pick right now. Patrick Schwarzenegger as Cyclops. I think I feel it more than Timothy Chalamet or Jacob Elordi. Like, I don't know what they're. This is nothing against either actor. I like them just fine. But there is like when I say like Timothy Chalamet Cyclops or Jacob Elordi Cyclops, I don't know when I see it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. So I think I feel it the most for this one. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats here. Oh, I missed this one a long time ago from Jake Hunter. I do apologize, Jake. I hope you're still here. Do you think Marvel should bring Spider-Man and Wolverine from Insomniac Games? Avengers Secret Wars, also Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out on your birthday. Well, happy early birthday to you. Not too long from now, only a few months now, really. Yes, I do think so. I think they should go all out with Secret Wars. I think they should go all out with the multiverse. I'm starting to remember why I moved my head up because the super chats were cover it. Update. But yeah, I think they should go all out. I really do think they should go all out. I think they should and there was literally, what is it, Spider-Geddon? Spider-Geddon, the comic, the story, it brought in the Spider-Man from PS4 game over into it. Like they should do stuff like that. I do think that would be super cool. Jake, I really do apologize. I hope you see this. I appreciate that super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Anthony with a new profile picture, it looks. Thanks for super chat. You did not have to do that, buddy. Also a member. Thank you so much. What's up, Born and Cosmic Crew? Actually, often can join. She wanted to show some love. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Thank you, Anthony. I really do appreciate that. Anthony and I have met in person a few times, gone to some concerts together, saw twice together. Good times, good times. One more. Bucky, thanks for another one. Dylan O'Brien. I actually like Dylan O'Brien. Let's take a look. Oh, no, hold on. There was one. Yep. I think I could. Is Dylan O'Brien the Maze Runner guy? I'm surprised there's not like. Why aren't there? I swear I've seen fan art of him. Is this not it? That's the regular Cyclops. Dylan O'Brien Cyclops fan art. There's really not. Interesting. Oh, right there. That's a TikTok. No. Every time I see this, it's Channing Tatum to me. That's from an actual comic. But it's Channing Tatum to me every time I see that particular one. Like that just looks like Channing Tatum's face to me. I digress. Dylan O'Brien, a Cyclops. I don't know, fam. What do you think? Dylan O'Brien or Patrick Schwarzenegger? I think Dylan, here's like, to me, I don't know why. I don't think I've really seen Dylan O'Brien in like a really tough role. And that just might be me just missing what he's done, some of what he's done. But I mean, yeah, he could do it. I think I'm still Patrick Schwarzenegger. Top one for me, though. Hayden, thank you for another one. You're awesome. What about Charlie Plummer as a new Thor? I'll tell you right when I find out what Charlie Plummer looks like. He's very young. I've never seen him before. At least I don't think so. Is this him now? He'd have to gain a lot of size, my friend. I've never seen anything he's done, at least to my knowledge. So I really just don't know. I really can't say. I have no idea how he acts, what his personality's like. I will say he looks very young. I don't know if they want to go that young. Because he looks like if this is him now, I guess he looks a little older, maybe early 20s. Here, Charlie Plummer. Well, mid 20s, 26. I think you'd have to go somebody who this is nothing against him at all. I think you'd have to go someone who looks just a little tougher, in all honesty. But, I've never seen anything he's done, so I could be completely wrong. Maybe he's got the chops. Maybe he can bulk up. No idea. But, yeah, that's just kind of my thought. Al Jeffs, thanks for that super chat. Jason Isaac should be the new Magneto. Let's take a look. Y'all have thrown some names at me that I just don't know. I need to get up to date a little bit more. Yeah, okay, I know who he is, obviously. Yeah, because he's Lucius Malfoy, right? Right there. Yeah, there's him as Lucius. You know what? Wonder if there's any fan art of him. Yeah, that could work. Look at that right there. Yeah, no, totally. That's actually pretty baller right there, I think. I could really get down with that. I really like the Henry Cavill one. I'm not stuck on it. I don't know if you were here for that part where I showed Henry Cavill, but man, this might be top for me. Him and Henry Cavill, Jason Isaacs. That's a good one. Thank you for that super chat. Thanks for throwing that out there. Cause that's at the top of the list for me right now, actually. Yeah. Wade's Way. Thank you for that super chat. I'm betting hands down it's going to be either a teaser for Vision Quest or Doomsday on Monday. Oh, yeah. I don't think anything else would be labeled as huge or big. You know what I mean? Like, as they've been talking about that trailer. Yeah, I want it to be Doomsday, obviously, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. But at the same time, we do have a lot coming up, like CinemaCon, CCXP. If they really want to talk about Doomsday, they're going to have to show some of it. And so if they want to get ahead of that so they can show and talk about it at those conventions and such, showing the trailer before would make sense. Vision Quest would also make sense as well. I hope it's one of those. I mean, I really hope it's Doomsday. Like I said before, it's really interesting that just like none of the insiders really know what it's about, which is crazy because most of the time they know. And maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that it might be because they're trying to keep it super secretive. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but thank you for that super chat. The Richards art. Aloha back. Wolf hard for Nightcrawler. The bone structure. Yes. I think that's what we were talking about before. I wonder if there's any art for it. Yep, there is. Is that it too? Yep. Oh, that's looks kind of perfect, actually. Not gonna lie. Look at that. Whoever made that, props to them. Because that's right there. I think that would be the character. I think if Marvel was looking at somebody for him, I mean, that's who they should be looking at right there. I mean, geez. That seems really great. Oh, hold on. How do I? Sorry. Dealing with some stuff on the stream. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Thanks for that super chat. Gugo Gaza Ryan. I think I said that right. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, brother. Yesterday I watched Fantastic Four old movies. Jessica Alba. According to your information, will they appear in Secret Wars like a cameo? I've heard more about Johan Grufford, who plays Mr. Fantastic in those old Fantastic Four movies, than I've heard about anybody else. But I gotta say, I think I want Jessica Alba to appear as a cameo, possibly more than almost any other cameo that I would want in those movies. Same, Bucky. Like, Jessica Alba was my crush. Her and Natalie Portman as Padme, they got me when I was younger, right? Those were my crushes right there. I've heard more about Johan returning, Mr. Fantastic returning, than I had Jessica Alba. But I mean, to me, it's like, okay, you look at Deadpool and Wolverine and you see like Wesley Snipes return, Jennifer Gardner, I was drawing a blank on her name. Jennifer Gardner returning as Elektra, right? And then and Channing Tatum's there. Like, you see that, and these other characters returning as well. I don't know if and then you have the Doomsday cast announcement with like everybody returning from the X-Men, James Marsden as Cyclops and stuff. I mean, you would imagine if you played in one of these older Marvel movies, you'd be you'd like talk to your agent, or you'd be hitting people up and be like, hey, I want to come back. Right? Would you not? I mean, I would. I think she'll show up in Secret Wars. I don't know how many cameos we're going to get in Avengers Doomsday. I really don't know. And I think that's a good thing, because there are so many characters in it. And according to Lewis Pullman, they're all going to get their fair share of screen time. They're all going to have things to do. They're not just going to be characters that sit on the sideline, which is great. I think in Secret Wars, you have a lot of that. I think when we get Battle World, I think you see people just walking around in the background that are cameos. Right? Maybe not even played by famous actors, but like maybe you get a Nightcrawler in the background and we go, oh, look, there's Nightcrawler in the background of this part of Battleworld, right? Stuff like that, right? Getting cool cameos like that don't even take up any like time personally. They're just kind of in the background. Jessica Alba returning, I think a lot of people would like to see. So I think that makes it more likely than a lot of other cameos. I mean, plus Chris Evans returned as, the Human Torch. I wonder if she watched Deadpool and Wolverine and thought, well, I could come back too. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if Chris Evans and Alba stay in touch at all, but I would like to think she saw that and something in her thought, I want to come back to, so. Wade's Way, thanks for another super chat. Even though we want more marketing for GTA 6 and Doomsday, at the end of the day, the scope of both are so massive, they don't really need to be marketed. I think that's more true for GTA 6 than it is for Doomsday. The reason that I say that is because I think there are still some people, and maybe they're like, if you're watching the stream right now and you feel this way, let me know. Let me know, because I really would like to hear from people about this. But I still think there are some people out there who think Marvel hit a lull and they haven't recovered from it yet, right? These are the so-called Marvel is dead type of people, or Marvel has been okay, but it hasn't been peak, and they don't know if it's going to get back to that. And then you have the people who don't like the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is now Doctor Doom. So I don't know how many people out there feel that way. Um, if you do and you're watching, let me know. Jessica Alba is dating Danny Ramirez. I didn't know that. The guy that plays the new Falcon. Oh, I feel like that's easy then. Geez, yeah, I feel like that's easy then. But anyways, the point that I was getting at, Wade's Way, was I do think actually Marvel needs to persuade people into going to watch Doomsday. I actually do think that, and I actually think it matters more to the casual watchers who have seen that Marvel has done so much and maybe weren't interested in a movie like the Thunderbolts, right? Because it's kind of niche in the fact that, like, it's not really about like people with like superpowers. Like, they did a good job, but like Sentry's in there, he's obviously got the powers. They can show that in the trailer. But like, it's not like Iron Man or Thor or like Captain America, right? It's not like super well-known people. So maybe some people skipped out on the Thunderbolts, you know. Fantastic Four, they have powers, but maybe some people skipped out. So they want to capture the people, because you know they weren't billion-dollar movies. They didn't really get up and close to the billion-dollar mark. Marvel needs this to be at least $1 billion. So I think they really do need to capture the casual viewers back who might have been a little overwhelmed with everything Marvel's done and a little bit underwhelmed as far as like maybe quality in their minds or something like that. And I think that's why they need a lot of marketing for Doomsday, because they won't hit 2 billion unless they do. Bucky even, yeah. Won't lie, I haven't felt that happiness and just good feeling since WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Loki. Daredevil has been great. Yeah, Daredevil has been great. And like I say, I always be honest with everybody. Marvel has released things that I just really didn't like. Like Secret Invasion it's mind-boggling to me that they made what they made because of how big that event is in the comics, and it really wasn't anything like the event. The first, I think when I got the screeners, I only saw like the first 2 episodes, and I thought that spy espionage part was really cool, and I had really high hopes for it going in, but then they just took some weird turns. I did not like Ironheart at all. That might be the lowest rated one for me personally that's ever come from Marvel. Yeah, but I mean, besides that, I thought everything has been pretty good. Not saying it was all amazing, right? I think we've had some amazing projects, but I don't think it's ever been like so bad. But the casual viewers, I think some have, right? And maybe those people have been waiting to get that feeling of excitement back again, right? And maybe Doomsday is the one to do that, and maybe they just need to hear about it a little bit more to get excited about that feeling again. Daredevil has been really good. Hey, if you like Ironheart, I'm happy for you. I never give anybody crap for liking something I don't like. I always say this, but I wish I liked everything. I don't, unfortunately. It is what it is. If y'all liked it, I'm happy for you. Really am. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. rewatch. I kind of need to do that. Yeah. How old do you think they make Magneto and Professor X? 30. So let's say, like, let's go back to Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. And I believe, here, let me just double check on this. I believe she's 23. Okay, so she's 23 years old. Oh, that's a cool photo. I've never even seen that photo. So she's 23 years old. Let's say Jean Grey in the MCU is 23 years old. I think Professor X and Magneto probably need to be at least around 45 to 50. What do we think? What do you think, fam? Something like that? So they have to be older. They do have to be older. I am so curious as to how they're going to handle the Holocaust with Magneto. Um, yeah, I mean, we're getting, many years away from the Holocaust to where Magneto would have to be pretty old. But if they brought him in from another universe, maybe, and put him in our universe, maybe they could get around it. I don't know. Oh, some people are saying 50 to 65. See, I'm thinking like 45 to 50. Maybe, I mean, yeah, Magneto might need to be a little bit older. But yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. They need to be, I was going to say 30 years older, which puts them around, yeah, like 55, 60. Yeah, they would have to be considerably older. So Daniel Day-Lewis, he's pretty old. Somebody mentioned him. He's actually pretty old now, right? Is he in his 70s? 68. Yeah, I mean, he'd make a good one, I think. He could definitely act. Homelander as Magneto? What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. Anthony Starr? Right? Anthony, yeah. Anybody made fan art of him as Magneto? Straight, yeah. He'd make a good Magneto, but I think he's just too young. But I mean, I guess he is Michael Fassbender Magneto, right? I mean, like Michael Fassbender wasn't super older than everybody, right? I mean, they actually share a lot of the same qualities, I think, right there and right there. I actually do think they share a lot of the same facial features. He can make a good Magneto. Guy can act, I give him that, right? Guy can definitely act. Huh. But I don't know. I like the Daniel Day-Lewis one I really like. Henry Cavill's probably younger than this guy, maybe. This dude's 50 years old? My gosh. He looks young. Henry Cavill's 42. He also looks young. My gosh, I can't believe Anthony Starr is 50 years old. That kind of blows my mind. I didn't think he does not look that old. I would have put him around 40. Anthony Starr could do a good Sabretooth. Yeah, for sure. For sure he could. That's great. Dude, my mind's kind of blown right now. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Wow. Kind of shocked right now. Well, I really did enjoy going over all the people who could play these the X-Men, but what we're hearing now though is how about what if we type in basically Marvel Studios right now is casting for the X-Men. Let's check this out. What is this? My dream cast for the X-Men. Christopher Waltz as, I think that's his name, right? Christopher Waltz as, oh wait, you guys can't see this. Hold on, sorry. Hold. Isn't that his name, Christopher Waltz? Somebody help me out here. I'm looking up on my phone right now. Yes, that is his name. Christopher Waltz as Professor Xavier. I do like him. I just don't know if Professor X would be the right. Well, Javier Bardem, I think that's who that is, as Magneto. I don't like that. Yeah, it's the Bond villain. I don't like that. I do like this. Alexander Daddario, I believe is her name, as Mystique. I do like that a lot. I'm not going to lie. I do like that a lot. I don't know who this is, but he does have like the bone structure for it. But I mean, Finn Wolfhard as Nightcrawler, as we saw, I think that's pretty fire. Who is this? Does anybody know who this is? As Rogue is what they're saying. This person as Rogue. Oh. Does anybody know who this is? No idea. I don't know who that is, but somebody mentioned somebody as Rogue before, and I really, really like that. Okay, I'm sorry, but I do not want Chris Pine as Cyclops. I really don't. And I also don't want Anne Hathaway as Jean Grey. No, sorry. Oh. Yeah, Tom Hardy as Venom I could get down with. I really could get down with that. I actually heard a very long time ago, and I'm talking like a long time ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. I heard from somebody that that Marvel Studios actually wanted Tom Hardy to play Wolverine. I talked to that same person. Since then, they said, no, that's not the case anymore. But it sounds like at some point in time, they were considering that. So, yeah. I know this guy. I just can't pin his name as Beast. Kiki Palmer. Is that Kiki Palmer? I don't know. Bryan Cranston as Professor X. Yep. He could do it. He could totally do it. That was Armie Hammer? Who? Oh, as Iceman? Yeah, that is. That is Armie Hammer. I don't know about that. Dr. Doom, Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, that's one of the big ones, right? Like, yeah, that was one of the biggest fan cast for Doom. One of the biggest one. Yeah. Yeah. I was down with this. And to be frank, I'm still down with this. I still think, gosh, the Doom situation, I think, is going to be so complicated. And maybe not for Marvel. Maybe they have this worked out. But like keeping Robert Downey Jr. on as Doom, keeping that Doom connection to Reed, maybe Marvel doesn't think it. They have to think it matters a lot. You know what I mean? Like they have to think it matters a lot. I can't see a world where they're like, it doesn't matter. Like, dude, wait, what are you talking about? Keira Knightley. Is that Keira Knightley? I don't know if it is, man. Do we think this is Keira Knightley? I know who Keira Knightley is. I don't know if that's her. I mean, it kind of looks like her. It's her? Oh, okay. Well, my bad. Some people are saying that's her. I don't know. It looks kind of odd. Is it really? It looks a little different. Apparently, I'm just blind, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think she might be too old now, though. Like she's Keira Knightley is like older now. Oh, she's 41. It's still probably too old for Rogue. Yeah. Jenna Ortega as role. Wait, what? Did she do she did a bit about this for Saturday Night Live? Hi, baby. My cat is here. What you doing? What was this? How did I miss this? What is this skit? What aren't y'all telling me? What is this? What? What was this? I get that it's SNL, but 2023? I did not see this at all. Wow. That shows you the bubble that well, that's kind of funny because the bubble I live in is like Marvel all the time, and I miss this. Yeah, I can't play it because SNL will totally copyright it. I mean, I don't like this look, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't think she should play Rogue. Granted, it's, like, not how she would actually look, but I don't like this look. Because I think Jenna Ortega has made such a, like, this look right here, like, sh how, I don't know the word for it, but her playing Wednesday, and she has like a darker feel to her, right? And I mean, Rogue story isn't exactly like bright, but like you look at like this picture right here of Rogue. Um, I don't know. I don't see the look. I'm not seeing it. I don't think that would be a good choice for Rogue. Like even this right here, like here's a thing for it right here. Even that, this is so hard to navigate. There we go. I don't like that. Yeah, I love her. Like, I think she's a great actress, but, I don't think that's a good choice for her. She is young enough, though. I can't believe that was Keira Knightley. Y'all are like, y'all are messing with me, right? I guess so, yeah, I guess so. But she's too old now. ChatGPT should play White Vision. That's funny. Yeah, I'll look at the SNL clip later, guys. I can't put it on here or the stream's gonna get taken down. I mean, I played the dang Supergirl trailer on a screen and it got taken down on a stream one time. Charlie Plummer Angel. I feel like we looked at Charlie Plummer already. Oh yeah, you know what? He'd make a better angel. Definitely a better angel than Thor. Whoever recommended what maybe that was you, but like definitely better for Angel than Thor. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Florian, I don't know how to say that last name. That's Colossus. Yeah, I mean, I know who that is. Yeah, I mean, that is a Colossus right there. My gosh, that guy is big. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's a great Colossus right there. How tall is this guy? 6'4". Yeah, I mean, there you go. Gugu Gugo Gaz Ryan. Again, thank you for another super chat. Did you see huge group picture with maybe Cyclops? What it mean? Maybe appear in Secret Wars with his Guardians team? I did. It was Vin Diesel, that's his name. Vin Diesel Groot. Didn't he just post something? This picture. He just posted this, the Arbor King. You know, honestly though, I think he is posting things like this and they aren't related to anything that he's talking to Marvel about. You know, when he at first he was like on some stage talking and he said Marvel wants, you know, the Groot movie or something like that. I don't think so. I think that was just him talking. I'm not. I mean, I'm sure they've talked, but I think this is more like Vin Diesel wanting it to happen than more than it is people actually talking about it. Fist my bump. That's from Project Hail Mary, and I just saw that I think last week or something, which I thought it was pretty good. Yo, Megan Fox's Rogue, I could totally get down with that. Not gonna lie, like especially because she's like rebranding herself. Rebrand yourself as Rogue and the MCU. I actually think that would be pretty cool. I think she would do good. Yeah. Yeah, Jenna would be a better Raven. That's for sure. Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah. Adam Warlock back, a very underrated character, done very oddly in Guardians of the Galaxy, which you know, Groot again. Yeah. Done very oddly. I think it's hard. Okay, so I'm thinking of the reboot of the MCU if the Guardians are going to survive or not. I don't. I don't think any of the Guardians survive, and if any of them do, I think it's Chris Pratt as Star-Lord over everybody else. I mean, you could have Rocket survive, you could have Groot survive, right? Because they're voice actors. You don't really have to recast them. I don't know. They definitely bring the Guardians of the Galaxy back at some point in time, especially because we are going to explore the cosmic side. I just don't know what actors are going to make it. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Creature Challenge, thanks for that super chat. How's Marvel going to deal with Galactus and Doomsday and Secret Wars? You're assuming that they are going to do something with him, which I don't know. I've heard rumors. These are rumors, nothing confirmed, but I've heard rumors that actually, and this honestly makes sense. I've heard rumors that Doom is supposed to be from the 828 universe, which is where the Fantastic Four are from. That makes sense because they teased the Latveria seat twice. So if he's on that world and he saw what was happening with Galactus, and he talks to Reed about Galactus afterwards, and he talks to him about the multiverse and everything like that, it would make sense that he would actually seek out Galactus for his power. So there's rumors that he seeks him out and kind of uses him as a power source. One, as actual power, cosmic energy, and steals the power, cosmic, and uses that power instead of like taking it out of Franklin, which I think kind of makes more sense, take it out of the cosmic being, not the little baby. I think people might respond better to that. So there, he could take that from him to build Battleworld, but he could also use Galactus kind of as his own subject to do his bidding and fight. So I think that would be the capacity. That's what I think. Thanks for the super chat. Anthony Ortiz, thanks for the super chat. Matt Wood is Wolverine. Anthony Starr's Mr. Sinister would work, definitely. As Wolverine. I don't think I've ever even seen this guy before. He doesn't look that intimidating to me I can see it right there. Okay, yeah, I can see it right there. A little bit right there. Not terrible. I don't know if it would be my top pick, but I definitely see that right there. I like the I actually have been saying Daniel Radcliffe would make a good Wolverine. Taron Egerton obviously I think would be a good Wolverine. I think Henry Cavill was great, but everyone is going to say he's too tall and he's too old now. That picture that we saw right there, though, is not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Yeah. This guy was good for Colossus. We're just kind of backtracking now. I was trying to find this picture. Yeah. Do we stop? Well, we stopped. I'm going to have to stop the super chat, guys, because I have to get going now, actually. But I loved this stream today. So good to spend some of my Friday with all of you. Hope you all are going to have a great weekend and be safe out there. Oh, missed a few here. Daniel Radcliffe would be great for Wolverine. That's what I think. A lot of you are saying, yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is Wolverine. I'm saying, okay, hold on. Before we leave, before I take off, I'll just pull out Daniel Radcliffe, Wolverine. Did I really make that thumbnail? That's actually hilarious. I'll show you what I'm laughing at here. I guess I made this at some point in time. But I think that's funny. Yeah. Or like, I don't know. This crazy thing that he did, like where he's like yelling and everything, and he's just like in his underwear here. Like, why is this so, hold on. It's like, why is this so messed up? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like this really reminded me of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine right here. Like he's gotten pretty ripped right there, yeah. Like I think he's got a craziness to it, right? I mean, like, I don't know. I think he'd make a good Wolverine, and he's on the shorter side. So But yeah, I actually have to take off, everybody. So let's stop the super chats. I don't want to miss any, but I thank everybody for showing up. Thank you to all the members that were here today. Bucky, thanks for being a mod here today as well. Super appreciate it. Appreciate everyone being here. We should be back Wednesday. If all goes according to plan, we should be back Wednesday streaming again. Look out over the next couple of days, because I'm going to do some videos specifically talking about the future of the MCU and the X-Men and what's coming after Avengers Secret Wars. Look out for those, and look out Wednesday for our next live stream. Hope you all have a fun, great, safe weekend, and look out for some videos over the weekend. Woof, woof. Peace.